Before jumping into our topic, trade with edge, you have to understand that before getting into a trade need to be planned. When I mean planned, you're going to see two stocks that I was trading yesterday, but one of them was on my radar in the last 2 days, and I actually find it as a good candidate for trade with edge. Now, trade with edge are trades when I see that the stock has a lot of opportunity to move. Now, there's different type of trade, momentum in the opening scalp, when immediately when I see something happen, I'm actually sell everything. I can take some reversal. So the first thing you need to address is what kind of trade are you doing, because if not, uh, it's not going to work for you. So the first trade I did was the SQQQ. Why I like to trade those kind of stocks? Because the market is crazy, and you can actually catch momentum instead of trading the SPY. I can take the SQQ 3 times of the Nasdaq. So when I'm trading this, I'm watching this. So we got a gap up. I let the market to see what's going on, and then that was the point when I decided. I started to see a lower high. For me, it was a good opportunity under with the stop around here, and that's exactly where I took the SQQ. Okay, with a really, really small stock. Now, when you see trader's edge, definitely um, you need to take amount according to that, because if it's an edge, you want to get as much as you can there. So that was the trade. Stop was under the view up. Now, when I'm saying edge, and how can you uh, succeed to do this, is a lot of time I'm like to use the automatic orders. So when I see this gap, that was my area for the partial, exactly closing the gap, and that's where I put to sell everything. Again, one of the idea was, again, I could sell 3/4 and wait to see if something happened, but that was the trade strategy, and that's what I do. Again, you could say that around here, definitely it was a good area maybe to take a partial, because we actually got a double top here, and definitely stop could raise around here, and that's what I did when I saw the trade develop. And then above here you can add, but this was a different type of trade. I took a big amount, and definitely I sold everything here. Again, that's what happened. Again, correction, blah, blah, blah. But what's happened here, I care less. That was my plan. The second trade that I did was in STT. Now, let me go back. One of the things I learned is um, when you actually put those orders, you in some way release yourself, because here I was with really good profit, really good. I actually sized it like maybe 10 risk units risk. So it was a big risk here, but that was my plan, and I saw this beautiful volume here that came exactly around here. You actually can see cup and then or whatever, it doesn't matter. But that was a good relief here. Second trade, STT, was a trade that I was planning. I was watching that stock in the last few days. I want to introduce my one-on-one mentoring. It's a program we're doing live. We are working to improve our trading skills, building a trading plan, risk management, all the technical details, live trading, between session and session going over, and all in order to cause you to be a better trader than you are. It's pretty nice stocks to watch. I was trading around here, but sometimes when I see stock that I'm interested, I'm keeping on my radar. I learned those areas, and STT had earning yesterday. Had earning, and um, so nothing was happening here on here, but since it was on my screen, I saw this humongous volume. Okay, now definitely you can't do nothing when you see something like this. But what I did is, and this is also sometimes when you see an area, it's not totally clear, but you start building positions. So I bought around here certain amount, and as you can see, it was in the range. Stop was around here, and I like what happened around here. It's almost fell around here. I add a little bit more, and around here, actually, when we broke those area, I even add more. Now, when I saw this big, again, I used the automatic order and I put it a little bit under this week. You know, this week was a week with almost 300,000 shares. So I don't know what was the reason why suddenly, people bought. I really don't know / don't care. The reason I know that the bot here, it's this support around here. You actually can see that if I'm drawing a line, and again, when you actually get to know some stocks, those levels make sense to you. The low here actually stand was around here, and that's exactly where the buyers came. Again, don't know reason, don't care. So what I care was around here, I was almost with a lot of amount of shares. And again, side move, side move, side move. In certain point, what I did, I raised my stop, so it was kind of under the last adding point. And in this case, towards the end of the day, I got out of the stocks. Don't think that always it's happened. Don't think that if I see a change in the character, again, what happened here, the market was getting down, VWAPs, basically we had a range around here. Okay, so it's very important. You can hear me, and it's not that I'm going blindly, okay? I have to see, for example, if I saw something happen in the market and it was dropping down, whatever, definitely I could take profit, I raise stop, I do something. But although the market was keeping down side move, I liked what I see the strengths in STT and definitely in SQQ, since it's a reflection of the market, and I saw that the market is definitely going one direction. Could see the QQQ going. I was watching, usually I'm watching also have Apple. So Apple was dropping. I didn't close the gap, but actually it influenced pretty much. So what you can take from here, this is one of the trades that I like to do, trade with edge. Now, don't take from here that every trade you're gonna give him like a humongous target and pray. This is not the situation. Happened to me yesterday in 2 trades. Again, one of them, it was a reflection of the market. The other one, stock that I was going through on a weekly base. I don't think it can happen more than 2 times, 3 times. Special day yesterday. But again, this is part of your arsenal of strategy that you can take advantage, especially in this volatile market that definitely you need to invent yourself. You need to hold a lot of opportunity. You need to be specific in stock that reflect the market. Because if you're not moving and you're not looking for different way to get advantage of the market, you're not gonna be here. And I see the struggle. I have student, and I know it's a tough market because it's pretty volatile. And if you don't have really stable strategy, pattern of behavior, that means sometimes waiting, not trading, or taking a quick trades, like a safe trades, meaning those trades that don't have any glory, but they actually give you quick profit and kind of give you the bread and the butter. So not every trade you get tons of momentum or intraday that actually can immediately you can see tons of money. But this is again part of the things that you need to establish in order to survive and see your buying power growing.